Good morning. I've been asked on Facebook to make a short video on how I balance my large gliders and large tow planes. So I thought I'd start with explaining how I suspend them. I hang them from the ceiling, from a block, and use a plumb bob to point to the center of gravity from this block. If you view the post on Facebook, you'll see an overview, which we'll get to later. First of all, what do I hang them from? This piece of timber here is just a piece of 4x2 suspended from the ceiling from a block and tackle and secured back down to my bench. The block itself, a piece of 4x2, a slot through the block of 4x2, a large wooden dowel, and you can see here it's a large wooden dowel, that is just fitted through a hole which is perpendicular to the block. The block itself is suspended in the center. The dowel is in the center, and the dowel, I'll try and move this and show you. The dowel is rotatable slightly, and why? We'll come to that later. Off the dowel is a plumb bob. The plumb bob will point to the center of gravity as being around the center of the block. So we'll suspend the, actually, I'll carry on here. Well, I've also marked on the plane where my desired center of gravity is. I've got a 5% above the neutral point, or in front of the neutral point, and a 15% in front of the neutral point. The 15% is where I would set it for first trial or maiden flight. It's a little bit lethargic. Yes, it penetrates, but it's a bit lethargic in its response. The 5% is where I prefer to fly it. It's very responsive to thermals. Yes, it's responsive to elevator, but it's the way I like to fly it. The plane, by the way, is a 1 to 3.5 scale Slingbee Dart of a Chris Williams design. It's 5 meters. It's an all-flying tailplane, and we'll set that up later on. Before I get this suspended, I'm going to set the plane up as I would for flying with a battery included, plane turned on, and then we will go from there, and I'll come back in a minute.